Yeah. What's going on, guys? King Shrats here, back another video on the channel, and today we have another Filipino chain restaurant. There are only 3 on the East Coast. They're all in the New York City area, but this place is known as Max's Restaurant. This particular location is in Bloomfield, New Jersey. There is also a location in Jersey City, New Jersey, and there is also a location in Queens. All of the other locations in the United States are on the West Coast, save for one in Texas, but they specialize in particular a fried chicken as well as other traditional Filipino dishes. I've done a lot of Filipino food reviews at different places that I've always loved, and I can't wait to try this. I heard the chicken was really good, so I did get a fried half a chicken, which is right here, as well as, I'll go through it all. Alright, let's do this anyway. So let's do what the chicken looks like first of all. Everything's sealed, haven't looked at anything other than this. It's obviously clear, I can see in it, so I'm not gonna sit here and lie, but and some fries, and there's some banana ketchup in here too. Check it. Big ass chicken. Hold on now. Look at that. So we got ourselves a half a chicken. I'm gonna have to cut this or something. Oh, that smells really good. Whew, that smells really good. Also got the pancit bihon in this case. That was their #1 ordered version of it. Oh, that looks really good. Got the lemon. Bang. I wish I had smell-o-vision because this food just smells so good already. Got the lumpia Shanghai, which was their #1 ordered appetizer. There we go. I'm gonna have to rip this open too. They always put things in these boxes, and you know, it's good for people who aren't making food videos, but if you are, they're very hard to film out of. Also got some garlic rice. I think a little skimped on the garlic rice. There's not a lot in here. It's all good. And of course, this was another one that a lot of people recommended. I've never had it before. Interesting color on this, I'll tell you that much. This is called Bicol Express. I've never had it before. I'll get into more detail when I get into that part of the meal. And also, this was also highly requested here. This is leche flan. You can see it in here. I love flan, so I can only imagine that that's going to be good as well. That is the lineup. Drop a thumbs up. Of course, you want to see more of these food finds, but I'm going to stop talking because I want to try this. I want to get right into this chicken. I want to try the lumpia too. Got the banana ketchup right here. Yep, definitely is. Half a chicken runs you $10, which I don't really care about the price. I just want to know if it's good or not. Just wanted to let people know what the prices are, but I'm going to start off with this, which is the thigh. Let me see. Ooh. 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 Does that get that crunch? This is interesting. So, let me get into this banana ketchup real quick. I'll say this too. Let me break this down a little bit. Wow. This is interesting. The skin is very like crispy, but what I'm not used to is there's no like flour or anything when it comes to this particular fried chicken. It's almost like they just put something on it to make the skin super crispy, but it falls off the bone. Look at that. It's like really tender. It's not like fried chicken I'm used to, but it is really good. I love the crispiness on it. The chicken itself doesn't have a ton of seasoning. But it's almost just like the texture and the flavor of the just chicken overall. It's different, but it's good. I can see somebody just getting 1.5 of these chickens and some fries and calling it a day, being really good. Now, I don't know if their banana ketchup is homemade, but that's the most banana tasting banana ketchup that I've ever had. I've had it a few different times, but this one has a very distinct banana flavor that you can really taste. And I've said this before, I don't really like bananas. It's not that I can't eat this, but Definitely, you can taste the banana in this more than any other banana ketchup I've ever had. The star is the chicken though. Let's try the fries. I think the main objective when it comes to this is you have to use the banana ketchup with everything. Because other than maybe salt on the fries, there's not a lot of seasoning on fries either. I like the chicken. Don't even need the ketchup. But the fries themselves, they're crisped up pretty well. But as you know with me and my fries, I like a seasoned fry. And the fries really not like move me that much. Let me get a piece of this. Look at that. Even the breast is juicy. Yeah. Oh yeah. What is that? I thought it was banana ketchup. It's not. Let me see. That's like a barbecue sauce. Just give me that. The crispy skin on this is like addictively good. For real. Fries into this. Now we got something. As I said before, when it comes to... I've had so much different kinds of banana ketchup at this point, but that one, the banana taste is a little too strong for me on a personal level. Everybody else would probably like that a lot, but I know that goes with the lumpia, but I don't care. I need more of those. As far as the fries go, they're nothing like that stands out about them. If I had to rate them out of 10, they're probably like a 3 or a 4. They just taste like potato. But dipped in everything, I mean, it's not like you can't eat it. I'm not saying it in a bad way, but compared to other fries, there's not much to them. The chicken is a whole different ballgame. I like this a lot. And for me to be sitting here saying that I like the breast part of a chicken because it's usually something I don't eat, it's saying something, but super juicy. I would give this an 8. On to the lumpia, which are these little spring roll-esque type of things. I've had these before and I've always liked them. These look like they're going to be super crispy. I was scared these were going to be burnt. Just looking at them, they're not though. It's just the outside. So when I get in here, you can see it's not burnt at all. I feel like I'm starting to get a feel for what I like and don't like when it comes to lumpia. It's one of the things like, I feel like you can't stop eating it. I feel like I'm just going to keep going. The filling on the inside is flavorful, and the outside's got a perfect crunch to it. These have much more of a homemade vibe to them than the ones that I've had before. And you can clearly see homemade is always going to rule. There was one other restaurant I had that had better lumpia, but this is the second best that I've ever had, restaurant-wise, for sure. For sure. Yeah, number 2, Still really good though. 8.5 out of 10. I love these. Onto the pancit. Now I gotta get the lemon on here, so we're just gonna squeeze this right over the top. Let me get that seed out of here real quick. There we go. Squeeze that right over the top. Ooh, that's a juicy. I like a juicy lemon. Yes, shut up. Let me just eat my juicy lemon, okay? Drop the seed in there, but like that. That's a very juicy lemon. That's a good sign. I dropped the seed. Get out of there. Here we go. Normally I use my trusty shovel, but these are noodles. You need a fork. Let me just fluff this up. You gotta get this, like, when it's sitting in a container, you gotta get it ready. So you gotta toss this just a little bit in. Just like this. Toss that a little bit in. It's like this big pieces of, look like chicken? I think it's chicken. In there as well. But I see the carrots. Looks like you got some snow peas. Let's see. This was their #1 ordered pancit, their noodle dish. They had a bunch of them, but I went with everything that was #1, the most popular things. Let's try this out. Big old bite right here. Let's see. Immediately, yes. Immediately, yes. You gotta get that lemon on there for sure. I'm sorry. I need like 2 more bites. You know that's gonna be like easily 3 more bites. Okay. The noodles are cooked perfectly. There's a ton of vegetables as well as protein in here. Getting like a little bit of garlic, a little bit of soy in here. There's also some sort of like chicken base and some kind of like, the flavor I'm getting is shrimp. I don't see any shrimp in here, but I can taste shrimp. And here's some cabbage. But this is a very popular dish. Even my mom worked at a pharmacy for years, and a lot of her coworkers used to bring this in, like on like special occasions and stuff. So I've had a lot of this in my life. It's like one of the few dishes that were Filipino that I actually have had a bunch of. And I've had some pretty good homemade versions of this. This comes pretty close to it. Hey, there's a shrimp. I told you I got. I know you can't. My nostrils. I smell everything. Tell me. I knew it was in there. That's what I was waiting for. But this comes pretty close to that. As far as the homemade ones I've had, they were really, really good. It's not quite there, but it's a nice little. This reminded me of it, so I'm getting a little nostalgia here. Overall, though, this is a dish I'd order again and again. I need to find somebody to cook me some of this. This is the closest I've had to it, though, for real. Same idea, though. 8.5. I've had better homemade versions, but as far as like the versions I've had at like Chow King and places like that, this is better than all of that. Bicol Express, and I hope I didn't mispronounce that, but it says it's a deep fried pork belly in coconut milk and shrimp paste with fiery spices. Originally from the Bicol region, prepared the Max's way. That's exactly what their description was. So I didn't read too much into it because I want to be kind of like surprised by the taste, but I also do have some rice that I more than likely will eat with it, but I want to try it first. Crispy fried pork belly, you can't really go wrong with that. But I can see they got the chili peppers here for the presentation. Maybe I'm supposed to eat those, but I don't think that's a good idea. So, here we go. There's like a pink. I love pork belly. Can y'all hear that? Y'all can hear it, right? I'm not crazy. Yeah, just give me a. Look at this. Look how crispy this is. The pink is exactly what the description said it was. You get a little bit of coconut, but a little bit of that shrimp paste. It's not spicy, though. Not like crazy spicy. I get a little bit of spice, but unless I sat here and ate one of those chili peppers, I don't really think I'd get a ton of spice from here. But the pork belly is perfect. This is fantastic. Man, it's hearty though. You're just eating pork belly. There's a lot of pork belly in there, so it's very fatty, but damn, is it good. This is the best thing I've had there so far. It's fantastic. Let me get a little garlic rice too, bro. Alright, I'm gonna try it first without anything. Perfect. Yeah, they do a good garlic rice. Oh my goodness. Now we're getting somewhere here. Boom. Boom. Here, slide over. Thank you. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Hold on. Right there. Give me the rice, bro. Here we go. Bang. Perfect. That's the one. That's the one. My only complaint is that I wish it were spicier. It's not very spicy, but the flavor is just... You're not going to go wrong with fatty pork. Is it? You won't. Adding that with the savoriness of the garlic rice. Salty. Coconut, a little bit sweet. The chili flakes, a little bit spicy. You add all that up, and you got yourself a W dish. Yeah. One more bite. I can't stop with the crispy. Whew. Yep, that's a 9 out of 10. That's fantastic. And last, we got some leche flan. I don't know what the flavor description is. I've had a lot of flan in my life, but another one a lot of people said, okay, you gotta try. Finally tracked some down. Of course. Hold on, I gotta wash my spoon. Okay, much better. Let's just go in. I've had a bunch of flan in my life, so I don't know what the difference between this flan and all the other flans are, but let's try it out. This is like an upgraded flan. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I'm going to tell you the difference of what I'm getting from the flan I've eaten versus this one. It's firmer. Like, the custard is much thicker. It's almost like they used more egg yolks or something. But noticeably, even the texture and when I'm putting my spoon through it, I get that. The second part is it's sweeter than the flan that I'm used to. A lot of flan that I eat sometimes makes absolutely no sense, but you get it. Just let me cook. The flan that I have a lot is, it has almost like a bitter aftertaste to it. This doesn't. Even the caramel sauce on the top, like a little bit of like a, I think what I'm tasting is a different kind of milk. Condensed, evaporated, possibly both. But what it makes for is a much more pleasant flan, in my opinion. Would make sense. Leche flan, right? Leche, milk. Okay, cool. But y'all taste that? I can taste it. It's sweeter. That's like a nice little... Apparently this is one of the most popular Filipino dessert dishes. It said it on the menu. I can see why. I'll eat about 19 of those. Not very, that's a 9.5. The flan and this, man, I'm gonna go back in here for once real quick, just a couple bites. Just a couple of little. Every time I try something new, I'm always like, man, what took me so long? I don't know what took me so long with that. They give you a lot of food at this place, by the way. Like, on average, I think this was $10. I think this was like 15, but you get so much because I had a bunch of this and it's not gonna run out. It's good. I'll make a lot of friends because I got a lot of food to give to my family. It's even better. I like spreading a little love. But Max's is really popular. Apparently the lines there are super long, so I got there early as hell. It's only 1 p.m. right now, and I got there. So I wanted to make sure. I'm sorry, I'm chewing. Huh. That I tried this place because it was another one that was highly recommended, but they closed really early. So I got up early on my weekend so I can get this to y'all. That's going to end the video. I would highly recommend you try this place. As far as the restaurants that are franchises, you know, like compared to like Chow King and something like that, this is much better than Chow King. I know Chow King is more of like a Chinese influence, whereas like this is, but this is what you want. I would recommend you go there. That's going to end the video though. We'll be back tomorrow. More content. I love Yada Hand Signs. They made it to YouTube.